And you guys are doing like a training camp, right?
Yeah, that's right. We came across 2 weeks ago, primarily to train with Marcelo, to get some quality gi training in, and we spent the last 2 weeks trying to get as many sessions as we can with Marcelo.
Very good. And where are you guys from in England?
We're from Hull, which is a city up in the north of England, about 3 hours north of London. And we train primarily no gi, but I've trained with Marcelo in the past for about 4 years, coming across to Naples and training. And so I told the guys about how good Marcelo was. So we've all come out for some quality training.
Very good. Now I know at least one of you guys is also an MMA fighter, is that correct?
Yeah, that's me, pro MMA fighter, yeah.
So how many fights have you had, and tell us a little bit?
I've had 4 pro fights, currently 3-1. It was pretty much, do a lot of training with Andy, who told me about Marcelo and obviously the quality of training that we can get. So we've come out for a bit of vacation really and picked up some really good skills.
We've been here for about 14 days.
Oh wow, a couple of weeks, okay,
yeah,
cool.
So I've been out here for a few weeks in the past. But we really want to make sure we get out here regular. Ideally, we're going to try and come out more than once a year, maybe two times a year, hopefully maybe even more than that.
Gotcha. So talk a little bit about the training you guys did while you're here.
It's quite a shock. Like I said, we primarily train no gi. We wanted to try and train the gi a bit more, try and become more technical. And a tough group of guys, so getting our asses kicked to begin with. But it was really good training, and the techniques that Marcelo showed are pretty mind-blowing, because we tend to use quite a basic game. But Marcelo's on that different level where he's shown us the detail of how we can change our grappling style, and that's really what we came for.
So what do you guys plan on doing? I know tonight's your last night in town, is that correct?
Well, we can't tell you what we're doing on camera, because please Mike, get the video.
I want to keep this away from your girlfriends and wives. And,
yeah, probably go out for a few drinks, made the most of our last few nights in Florida.
Very good. And I'm kind of doing this backwards, but can you guys give us, I mean, what are your names and how old are you?
I'm Andy, I'm 34. I've done a fair bit of grappling. Like I said, I've tried to get across and train with Marcelo whenever I can. And I'm a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I'm 24, I've trained no gi Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for around 3-4 years. Mainly with Andy, Louie and Martin back in England.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my name's Louie Chapman, I'm 24. As I said, I fight professionally. Been training maybe about 4 years or so, mainly doing the grappling way with Andy. I also do a lot of boxing, striking stuff, and obviously just training, try and be as well rounded as possible.
Very good.
And I'm Martin, I'm Andrew's twin brother, so I'm also 34. And I've been grappling about 12 years. I'm my brother, and I was a 12-year white belt until Marcelo gave me the honour of a blue belt today, so I'm back with happy as it could possibly be around there.
Yeah, that was great, and 2 of you got promoted today, right?
Yeah, I got my blue belt as well,
it's a great honour.
Very great honour.
Yeah, I wouldn't want from anybody else, and the level of instruction we've had these 2 weeks has been absolutely superb.
That's great. Well, congratulations on your belt, or your belts. And Marcelo's over here, and originally you weren't in the picture here, but talk to us about these guys a little bit. How was their training? How did they do? What do you think, Professor?
Actually, these guys already got like a great level in Jiu-Jitsu. They've been training a long time in gi. I gave blue belt, but they deserve even more, you know. They've been training for 4 years already. They have like to adjust a little bit the game for gi, but they're an excellent level. And they've been training with him, this purple belt. I gave his purple belt a couple years ago. He's like a great level purple belt too. They're in good hands, and I hope we have everybody here next year again. He's very good to, like, actually for my students, you know, to have different trainings. The guy always adds something to the training too. And it's a very good group, very respectful students. He's doing a great job over there.
That's great. And I can tell you personally, I've talked to Marcelo. I know he's personally very proud of you guys, and very proud and happy to have you here in our school. So thanks very much for the time, and we wish you guys a happy and safe trip home, and hopefully you guys make it through the night safely.
That's brilliant. So one more thing, anyone who's coming to Florida, you have to grapple with Marcelo. He's just fantastic. I mean, we've grappled with some great guys in the past, but no one comes close. He's been an absolute gentleman. His guys are fantastic. And the tuition has just been superb.
Great.
Come to Florida, come to Naples Jiu-Jitsu. Marcelo Pereira, fantastic.
Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate that.
Great.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you very much.
Good.
See you guys.
Good job.